2023 is officially halfway over, which means this is a perfect time for you to look back and audit your actions to see if your actions so far in 2023 have matched your intentions that you set forth at the beginning of the year, right? This midpoint within the year, it's a perfect time to use as a milestone to look back. Like, am I doing what I wanted to do? Am I going where I hoped I was going to be going at this point in time? Because the truth is that time keeps rolling along, whether you're publishing, whether you're growing your list, whether you're growing your audience, whether you're making money, or whether you're just watching more guru webinars, or whether you're still looking for the shortcut somewhere instead of just rolling up your sleeves and doing the work. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of my numbers in my business from this last year, and I'm going to help you understand how you can audit what you've been doing in your business to help you gain some insights. Am I on track? Because if you're not on track, right now is the time to course correct. So we look at this on 3 layers, right? There's 3 separate layers of your business that you always have to manage. Said another way, there's 3 machines within your business, right? Your audience growth machine, which is your traffic machine, your email list engine, right? That's your second machine that you have to keep going. And then there's your cash flow machine. And we should be auditing them and analyzing them each individually so you know where you need to kind of step up in the second half of the year if you're going to hit your goals for the year. So first, let's start with audience growth, okay? Now, in audience growth, I don't really look at like, oh, what's my subscriber count or how many views am I getting on the videos, because I really actually can't control that. Okay, the YouTube algorithm or Google for my blog content, those algorithms are in control of how much I get. But what I can control is how often I'm publishing, how much I'm publishing. So personally, in this year, I have put up 65 videos. This is video number 66 on the year here on YouTube, and I've published 17 blog posts to my blog. So in total, that's 82 pieces of content that I've published in the first 26 weeks of the year, which breaks down to somewhere between 3 or 4 pieces of content per week. Perfect. I'm on track. Now, many of those videos didn't do as well as I thought they would do, and some of them actually did a lot better than I thought they would, and I'm kind of surprised at which ones worked, but here's the truth of it. As long as I just keep taking steps forward, keep showing up for you, keep creating as helpful or useful of content as I can think of in the moment for you, then I'm doing what I can control, okay? It's in my control to keep publishing frequently. So you need to be really honest with yourself. If your blogging is your number one approach and that's what you're working on, go look at your posts inside of WordPress. Sort by the date that you published them. Go count, literally, just go literally count. How many posts have you published? Have you done 26 posts this year? Because if so, that just means you're doing 1 per week. If you're just doing 1 per week, you're taking a very, very slow approach to growing your audience. Have you done 52 or more? Okay, well, 2 a week, that's better. When my wife and I both first started each of our brands, okay, this video channel for me, I did 120 videos in 120 days. My wife started with 90 blog posts in 90 days. That's 1 piece of long form content per day that we publish to really build that momentum to get things going for us. So you need to audit, right? If you're on an accelerated pace, if you're publishing 4 times per week or 5 times per week, you're probably in the 70 to 100 posts already in 2023 range. And if you are, high five, I'm celebrating with you, because that's the kind of action, that's the kind of output that it takes to really prove to the algorithms, to prove to yourself, and to prove to your audience that you're a player, you're here for the long term, and you're really going to master the skills a lot quicker. So that's the first place that you want to audit is, how much you're publishing in the long form, how much useful content that's keyword targeted and search engine optimized for the platform you're building on. Because if you're not publishing enough content, you're not going to get enough audience growth, you're not going to get enough traffic, and none of these other ones that we're going to talk about matter, right? Audience growth and traffic growth is kind of that first place that you need to focus on. Second is your email list. How many new lead magnets and how many new opt-in pages have you created and or tested? Do you have an opt-in page that's currently converting 50 or 60% of visitors into subscribers? Is your email list growing by 12 or 100 people per day? Is it growing by 12 or 100 subscribers per week? If not, then you need to know, then that's an area of focus, right? So if you're doing 3 posts per week, you're getting daily traffic to your blog at this point, and you're not growing an email list, bingo, I'm ringing a bell for you. I'm setting off a little alarm for you to help you realize that you need to craft a lead magnet. You need to put together a pop-up or an opt-in page to start to get those people onto your list, because a YouTube viewer like you who watches this video but goes away and doesn't enter my list, YouTube may sever our connection, right? YouTube is notorious for censoring people. They've turned off Mike Tyson videos. They've turned off Joe Rogan videos, right? They censor lots of videos. So YouTube's clearly in control of who gets exposure here on this platform. So as a YouTube creator, as a creator who's focusing on YouTube, I need to make sure that I'm not just building an audience here on YouTube, that I'm inviting my audience closer and closer into my inner circle. And some people are like, well, Miles, how do you do it? How do you go from YouTube to get people on your list? Well, you say something like, go to milesbeckler.com/emails if you want to get my helpful emails. Now, I have my free affiliate marketing crash course, and I have some other courses that you've probably heard me talk about here on YouTube before, but it's just these really simple calls to action inside of the video for me to help those of you who are still watching right now, because I know you're one of those people who are actually committed to becoming successful, and then we need to look at how much action you're taking. Now, on the email side, how many emails have you sent out? So I've sent out over 80 emails this year. I've sent out an average of 3.5 emails per week, which is right on target for me. That's what I wanted to do. I like to do an average of every other day, kind of, right? But there's 7 days in a week, so it's kind of like 3.5 per week. Generally speaking, I'm like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday type thing. So I'll do 3 to 4 emails per week. And by looking at the numbers and zooming out over the last 6 months, I can see that clearly I'm right on pace. I'm right where I want to be. Some of these emails absolutely crush, and I get huge open rates, upwards of 30%. I get massive click-through rates. Other emails kind of flop, and that's okay. What really matters is what can I control, and that is testing new opt-in offers, testing new lead magnets to increase the rate of growth of my list, and then just showing up for my audience via email and sending out the most helpful emails I can as frequently as I possibly can. I have emailed as often as every single day. I've emailed as seldom as once per week, and I found that kind of like every other day-ish, right? The 3 to 4 per week seems to just really be the sweet spot for me and for my audience, because I want to give you that next step to do, and then I got to give you time to go implement before I email you again. So if your email list is growing each and every week, right? You're getting 5 new subscribers a week, 20 new subscribers a week, 100, 300 new subscribers a week. You should be emailing every single week. These are people who are raising their hands saying, I want more information from you. So you need to keep showing up and actually helping them. Even if you've got a dozen or 24 email subscribers, start flexing that email muscle, because what you're doing is you're building habits, right? My channel, my business is super successful because I built the habit of publishing regular content to YouTube and to my blog that's optimized for search. I've habituated the process of doing that on a very regular basis. Then I've habituated the process of sending out emails on the regular. And it's these habits applied over long periods of time that create those really big results. That's ultimately what you desire. And that's the life I'm living right now in my business. So do you have those habits built yet? And if you've only got 12 or 23 subscribers on your email list, some people are like, well, I don't have enough people on my list to email. That's wrong. When you have one person who has said, yes, I want to learn more from you, it is time for you to start emailing your list on the regular to make sure that you're helping them get what they want so they can achieve what they're looking for, because you can earn anything, you can have anything you want in this world if you help enough other people get what they want, right? So our job is to create useful content that we publish on the blogs or the YouTubes to help people and to engage with people, to help you get what you want, and then invite people into your inner circle via your email list, and then go help those people. It doesn't matter if it's 12 people or 12,000 people. Showing up regularly and helping them is how you prove to the universe, it's how you prove to yourself, and it's how you prove to your audience that you're a real player who's here for the long term and you have their best kind of goals and their best outcomes in mind. That's your actual intention. And then number 3 is the offers, okay? Have you made some new offers? So personally, I've created and launched 3 new products under the Miles Beckler brand. I did the Sales Funnel Secrets Masterclass that did wonderfully, made about 50 grand on that when I launched that at the beginning of the year. I've also got my Niche Navigator course that is available. Links for all my products, obviously, will be in the description, but I've got my Niche Navigator course that's doing very well. That's a brand new course, and it teaches people how to find a profitable niche in 1 hour. And then I've got my Offer Recon course that teaches affiliates and creators how to go find the hottest offers in any niche. It's kind of an automated system that I show you how to build to set up so you can automatically learn about the highest profitable, the highest converting and the highest paying affiliate offers in your niche, right? So I've launched 3 brand new products this year, and combined it appears, and at this point it's done over $50,000 in additional revenue for my business this year, and it appears that I'm going to do an additional $100,000 plus in revenue from those 3 new products. And that's also in addition to my older products, to the past products that I continue to sell to this very day. I've got my opt-in page template, my OTO page template, et cetera, and those are also generating very, very consistent sales. So are you creating new products for your audience? Sometimes we create products by putting together live workshops. That's what the Sales Funnel Masterclass was. It was an 8-week series of workshops where we met twice per week, and I walked a group of people through the process of building out a sales funnel, and I showed up for a Q&A call each and every week. And then once it's done, I've got all of those videos that I can then repackage and sell on demand. So now I can make sales when I sleep, when I travel, when I'm on a road trip, when I'm camping in a national park in my camper van, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So sometimes we do these products kind of live in the moment with groups of people, and other times we just create them and then launch them out to the world. But if you're not creating new products, then you don't have new offerings. And if you're only trying to repeat and offer that one thing that you sold last year, and that's the only thing that you've done, you ain't brought anything new to market yet, your list is going to get bored with you. Now, there's the opportunity to go down the affiliate marketing path as well, even if you're creating your own courses. So I've actually done 5 separate large promotions for affiliate courses and or products. My largest one did $27,000 in commissions for me within 1 week's time. So that was my best performer. My worst performer made about $2 or $3 grand in a week of promoting. I don't really get to decide which ones are going to be those big hit home runs. All I can do is I can get in the batter's box and I can take another swing, and I can take another swing, and I can go research for more great products. I'm testing products very often. I've actually tested and bought into 4 or 5 different affiliate marketing products that I thought I might be able to promote to my audience. Turns out they're a little too scammy. They're a little bit too Me Too marketing scheme, kind of like the legendary marketer bullshit or the commission hero stuff, like all those scams. Like I've looked in, I can't promote those to you. I can't get behind them. They're not ethical. They're not honest. They're just not in your best interest. So I spend a lot of time researching products that I can share with my audience, and I find those gems that are worthy of me sharing, and then I really get behind them and I really promote them with all of my heart, and that's how I do so well with my promotions. If you need help figuring out how to find those great affiliate products that you can promote in your niche, get my Offer Recon product. The link to that is below in the description. And then finally, on my wife's brand, because this Miles Beckler internet marketing brand is not my main source of income. It's not my main business. This is kind of a hobby for me to just make sure the honest and ethical way to build a business online is here freely available for you and for all the other viewers on YouTube, because the truth is there's so many scammers and schemers in this internet marketing space. It's disturbing, to be honest, as somebody who's actually successful, to watch people who are brand new claiming to be gurus trying to sell you like ultra high ticket coaching. It's disturbing at minimum. So I just keep showing up for you. But on Wifey's business side, the spirituality and meditation brand, we have launched over 12 new products this year already, and we are on pace. You know, we're doing over $100,000 per month, which has kind of been a very consistent number for us. I do monitor my actual revenue numbers. I do monitor my actual profits each and every month, but that's not my guiding light. That's just a reflection of how effective am I being with all of the actions and activities I'm putting into my business. And if my revenue numbers aren't where they need to be, that means I need to publish more content to grow my audience and grow my traffic. I need to create and send more emails out to engage with my audience, to build more trust and to promote more things. I need to create more products, more experiences, and I need to go find more great products. And if I stay focused on what I can control, content that I'm publishing, emails that I'm sending, products that I'm creating for my audience, then the revenue will show up as long as I keep showing up and optimizing and continuing to work on my skill of copywriting and writing sales letters and split testing and all those kind of geeky things. So that's how you need to work, and that's how you need to work through auditing your business. Go take a look inside of your WordPress. How many blog posts have you published? Go look at your YouTube dashboard. How many videos did you publish this year? Are you doing at least 3 per week? If not, boy, you got some competitors that are probably going faster than you are, and it might be time to speed that up a little bit. Then go look at your email list. What is your conversion rate on your opt-in page? How quick are you growing your list? And then look at how many emails are you sending out to your list? Have you been sending out 2, 3, 4 emails per week? If not, if you're doing 1 email every other week, boy, you're probably not making nearly as much money as you want to be making. You need to increase the frequency of email sending. And then how many new products have you created? How many new experiences have you created? Or how many new affiliate products have you found that you're promoting to your audience. And when you get all three of those things working, right, you're publishing useful content very regularly that's optimized for the platform. This means YouTube or Google is giving you nice reach, you're getting more traffic, then you're inviting those people onto your email list. And then once they're on your email list, you're helping them get the software tools, the products, the courses, the solutions that they want in order to help them achieve their goals. When you get those three things right, the byproduct of all of that is cash flow, which is what you want. And it's important for you to focus on the actions that you have to be taking consistently over time if you do desire the cash flow. Because again, the truth is that time will keep on ticking. And before you know it, we're gonna be having a little video and I'm gonna be talking about, oh, make 2024 your best year ever. Before you know it, we're gonna be turning the corner around Christmas and winter is gonna be setting in here in North America. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, summer will be setting in for you. And we're gonna be talking about setting New Year's goals. And there's gonna be some viewers who are gonna be in the exact same spot come January 1st, 2024 that they are right now, because they're going to do nothing other than watch guru webinar pitches from the millionaire apprentice mentor people who are promising you riches for doing nothing and passive income. And they're going to buy into these scams and they're just going to end up broker, right? Less broke. They're going to end up with less money at the end of the time. But then there's those few people, and I hope you're one of these few people, one of the 1% who are just going to show up and you're going to publish 3-4 pieces of useful content each and every week. You're going to publish 3-4 useful emails to help your audience each and every week. You're going to publish new lead magnets, new opt-in pages to increase your conversions, and you're going to publish more courses and find more courses to promote. And those are the people who are going to see their audience grow. They're going to see their email list grow. They're going to see their cash flow grow, and they're going to build a real business. Why? Because they're actually doing the actions day in and day out. So right now, at the exact midpoint of this year, right, 6 months into the year, you need to look back. And you're watching my videos because you want to build a business online. I'm not entertaining, right? I'm no entertainer here on YouTube. I am an educator here helping you build a business. And if you look back and you're like, man, I've been watching you, Miles, for 6 months. I've been watching you for 2 years, Miles, and I ain't taking no goddamn action at all. What are you doing? Right? And if you're watching it now, be like, no, Miles, I'm in the 1%. I am taking action. I am doing it. You're going to go audit and you're going to measure, get some data on how frequently, how successfully have you been publishing, and maybe you need to optimize what you're doing even further. And if you are one of those folks who are in motion, I want to see it in the comments. I want to see a 1% because you're one of the 1%ers. And I like knowing who you are in the comments when you're actually taking action. And I just encourage you, again, when I started this YouTube channel in 2016, it was very similar like today, right? I was in an Airbnb in Hollywood. I put my phone on a tripod and I just started sharing ideas. Now, over 750 videos later, I've got over 200,000 subscribers. This brand has brought in over $1 million and it consistently does $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 per month, each and every month. And I show up and I put up a long form video each week. I put up a few shorts each and every week. I send emails. It's a lot of fun when you get this business working the right way, but you have to take those actions, those consistent actions over long periods of time. And know that when I started in 2016, then I just kept publishing through 2017 and I kept publishing through 2018. And all of a sudden, here we are, middle of 2023. I am astounded that it's already been 7 years since I started here on YouTube. Time keeps going. And since I kept showing up for you, my audience has grown, my list has grown, my cash flow has grown, my business continues to grow because I keep showing up. I get into the batter's box. I'm taking hacks. I don't always hit home runs. I don't always hit singles. Sometimes I strike out, but I keep showing up again and again and again. And it's that consistent action. It's that perseverance over long periods of time that is the reason why my wife and I have been able to build multiple $1 million brands. We live an incredible lifestyle, and I want you to experience that too, because when you are showing up for your audience, you're creating useful, helpful content for your audience, and that creates the abundance for you to live the life of your dreams. It's a beautiful life. It's better than any job out there I've ever seen. I haven't worked a desk job since 2010. I'll never have to go back to working for the man or working for a boss. I want that for you too, and that's why I took this time today to make sure you are auditing your actions, to make sure your actions, your publishing schedule, your email schedule, your product launch schedule is in alignment with what you want. Okay, it's easy to say, oh, I'm going to make 10 grand a month online. It's difficult to do the work that builds a 10 grand a month online business. It's easy to go watch a guru webinar who's promising you passive profits and push button money systems. It's difficult to actually build a real business online. And if you look at the actions of the successful people in this world, you'll see there's a very, very consistent factor. They're publishing useful content all the time. They're growing their list all the time. They're emailing offers all of their time. They're creating new products and new experiences and new offers for their audience all of the time. So, are you doing that too? If not, let today be the day that everything changes for you. I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope I see that you're one of the 1% who's publishing. In the comments below, if you want to let me know how many posts or how many videos you've published this year, I would love to celebrate with you here in the comments. On that note, I'm going to call it, I'm at a conference. I'm on a big old road trip. I've been in and out of national parks, driving my big old 4x4 camper van, motorhome around, having a great time in this country. And I'm about to go into a conference with some beautiful people and have a wonderful time here. I wish you the best of success in your life. And know your actions have to match your intentions if you are to achieve what you truly desire in this world. And on that note, I'm gonna call it, I'll catch you on the next video. Until then, be well.